What is up, everyone, and welcome to my NXT review. Yes, this is, if you haven't seen my Monday Night Raw review, this is a new camera. This is today a new setup. Go with something a little bit different. Trying things out to try and make it best possible view for you guys can see and make the best content possible. So, yes, here we go. So, welcome to NXT review. My name is Mark, if you haven't been here before. And don't forget, we do this weekly. We normally do 3 videos a week on this channel reviewing Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. Today is the NXT review, and we continue with the NXT Women's Title Tournament. Not only that, we've got other matches that have been set up for today, and we are getting closer and closer to Battleground pay-per-view. So yes, sit back, relax, enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that intro at the beginning. But yes, but before we get into that, I just want to say thank you guys ever so much for all the support that you've been given. I know I've said that before, and I probably will say this every week, but without your support and without you guys commenting on the videos or liking or just watching the video, it means an awful lot to me. So thank you guys ever so much. I need to learn not to move my hands on the table because look, big. So yeah, thank you guys ever so much for joining me, and we're going to get straight into it. So I record this about 10 minutes before it starts so I can get everything set up for when I watch NXT. So yeah, let's get into the very first match of the night. Booyah. Right, just finished watching Cora Jade versus Fallon Henley, and I have to say, one thing about Cora Jade I don't like is her mic work. It's okay, but it seems very repetitive in what she does. Okay, so it's like a monotone. If you listen to how she says it, it's like a monotone of "I'm evil, I'm this." I'll give you an example. But she goes, "I am the greatest. I will show everyone that I am the greatest." All right, do you want to put a little bit of feeling behind that? I want to feel why you're the greatest. I want to know why you're the greatest. I want to feel in your chest why you think, even as a heel, that you should be winning this match. She did. But there's just something missing. I want to feel it in the chest. I want, when she does a promo, I don't want to feel like she's reading off a script. This is the thing I think I felt with Cora Jade, is it feels like she's reading off a script. And sometimes she's got the talent, she's got it, but she needs that. I think that's the best possible way I can sort of explain how I feel about Cora Jade, is she is the future. She is so young, and she has so much potential to what to do for the future. And this is when you know you're someone's good, is when you become picky in someone and you want to see them turn it into something. And that's what I want to see from her a lot more. I want to see that pickiness. I want to feel it. I want to feel like you're a heel, you're horrible, you're okay. For example, Rhea Ripley, the most brutal person. Yes, she gets cheered, but when she says something, you feel the anger. You feel that she's going to demolish you. Charlotte Flair, another great example. When she talks and she says, "I'm the greatest," you know that she believes that. You know that she is that. So with Cora Jade, it's just that believability that I want to see from her. But Henley as well, I thought she was great in the match. That's the best singles performance I've seen of her for a long time. And to come with Jade as well, who I thought was great. So yeah, looking forward to this moving forward. We've just also seen Thea Hail. I think that's how you say his name. Thea Hail. She is unbelievably brilliant. I like the way she moves and the way she works. She wants a match tonight, and she's getting one. And then Tyler Bate and Wesley got attacked by Schism, and all I could think in my brain was Zach Gibson's beating up Tyler Bate. It's NXT UK all over again. It's literally the only thing I'm thinking about. I am a child. On to the next one. Right, we just saw Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams walk into the arena with probably the most beautiful looking car I've seen in a very long time, as you just saw just then. Coming into the arena, telling Drew Gulak and William Regal's son to move out the way. They need to get to the ring, get in the ring, and then Baby Bron, I think that's what Trick Williams was calling him, to come out, never come out. And Charlie Dempsey and Drew Gulak did and said they want a tag team match for tonight. So it looks like we're going to get Bron attacking them at the end of the night. Or they will know what's happening and retaliate. Would you do that retaliation now or next week? Because you want to make Bron, but you also don't want your champion looking weak. So at some point, your champion is going to have to fight back. And at the moment, the champion is getting absolutely fucking annihilated by Bron fucking Breakker. It's as simple as that, and I have no clue what they're going to do. Interesting to see what they do with the title. I think Carmelo Hayes will win, but what will they do with Bron after? Right, just finished watching Schism versus the Creed brothers and absolutely loved that tag team match. At the beginning of the match was just all Creed brothers. I think at one point they took it in turns to hold each of the Schism members up for a suplex hold for about maybe 10 minutes. I think it was. It was felt forever how long they were holding them up in the air for. I thought that was great, and the whole that tag team match just felt good. I loved it. I loved the way it felt. I loved the way they did it. I think that's the first 900 splash, 450s I've ever seen in my life. It might have been done before somewhere else, but for me, I absolutely loved that. Ava tried to distract Ivy, but it all went wrong. She got held into the Dragon Sleeper, and then it all went wrong from there. But yeah, I thought it was great. I loved every second of that. I thought an amazing tag team, and I want to see more of them in the future as well. I thought they were brilliant. Please give me more. Thank you. Right, we just saw our very first Supernova sessions in NXT US of A, and I have to say, it is still as bonkers and as crazy as the NXT UK version. Noam Dar trying to pretend to speak Spanish because he thinks Dragon Lee can't, and Nathan Fraser comes out to trick Noam Dar into a match, and Nathan Fraser versus Noam Dar will be next week before their NXT Heritage Cup match against Dragon Lee, which is going to be good, and that Heritage Cup match is going to be great. If you haven't seen it before, I would highly recommend you guys going to watch NXT UK if you can, with the Heritage Cup tournament and Heritage Cup finals. A-Kid versus Tyler Bate was one of the matches, and A-Kid won, and it was brilliant. Everything about that match is good. All the way through, the Heritage Cup is it is British rules, and it is bonkers, but at the same time, it makes you want to wrestle. And it is great to see, and I hope you guys are able to enjoy it as much as what I did when I watched it live, if you haven't seen it. So yeah, please go and check that out. It is going to be epic. Right, just finished watching Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams versus Charlie Dempsey and Drew Gulak. Really good, intriguing match. Trick Williams took most of the damage to start off with a great tag team combinations with Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey. And slowly and surely, Carmelo Hayes was getting into it with the ribs and going through the whole situation, doing it. I thought it was a really good tag team match. Two really great tag team matches that have been performed tonight, so there's nothing wrong with that at the moment. Really enjoying it. But I have to say, slowly I'm getting the feeling I want Trick Williams to turn on Carmelo Hayes. But I don't know when, why, or where. because I feel like maybe at the end of Battleground, maybe he retains it, and Trick Williams feels like he's the one that should be the next in line after doing everything he can to get Carmelo the title. Because at the moment, the only way I can see this going forward is either Ilya Dragunov or Dijak could be the next ones in line for the title. But there's not much else. I'm going to call it now. Trick Williams is going to turn on Carmelo Hayes after Battleground when he retains, and then that will lead onto a long feud between them two, and Trick Williams will be able to flourish on his own a little bit more. I'm seeing more and more of him, and I'm liking every time I'm seeing him. I just want to see a little bit more, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm going to call it now. Right, we just saw Thea Hail versus I can't ever back me. I'm gonna forget. Kiana James. I think yeah. I'm gonna go with it. Someone's gonna correct me anyway. But in there, and I have to say, I've been looking up Thea Hail because she's impressed me over the past few weeks of how much improved she keeps getting each week after week after week. And it really is impressive how she does it. And she's only 19. I'm pointing there like you can see in my screen, but you can't. Anyway, she's only 19 years of age and she is going to be great if she carries on the momentum she's going so far. So really looking forward to seeing how she goes. Chase U is in great hands. Duke Hudson has got so much on his plate, doing all of the marking and everything. So hopefully they'll be able to help him out soon. But yeah, Thea Hail. Kiana James is a star. She has grown so much and she is getting better and better. Um, Yeah, I really, really like that. I really like what they're doing with her. I like that Thea Hale got some moves in and getting going. She's got some of the basics down and she's got a lot of hard hitting hits in her as well. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Right, so we got Wesley coming out, calling out Joe Gacy for attacking him in the locker room while they were meditating before their match. Joe Gacy come out and said that he's not the one deceiving you, Tyler Bate is, and he just wants a match at Battleground against Wesley for the North American title to dethrone him. Tyler Bate is watching and saying Tyler Bate will deceive him. Tyler Bate comes out and says, I'm not going to deceive him. I do want a title match at Battleground. So it's looking like at Battleground, we are getting a triple threat match between Tyler Bate, Joe Gacy, and Wesley for the North American title. I want Tyler Bate to win because I am a massive Big Strong Boy fan. I think he is amazing. I think he's great and would run that NXT North American Tag Division brilliantly. I also think that Tyler Bate, Wesley has been excellent champion and would like to see him do more. Joe Gacy, I just haven't, just don't, just not getting it. Don't like it. Don't need it. Don't know what it is about it. I'm not liking it. Yeah, not feeling Joe Gacy at the moment. I'm not liking the schism crap. Um, yeah, not feeling it whatsoever. Okay, we just seen Roxanne Perez pick up the win in a very hard fought match. What I want to point out a couple of things in this match is one, wrestlers need to learn to close their eyes. when the pin's happening, because if you just look at them, you know when they're going to kick out. And secondly, I feel like that next week she's going to lose against Tiffany. I hope, because I want Tiffany in the final. And I feel like after Night of Champions, we're going to be seeing Roxanne Perez on Raw or SmackDown. Maybe they pick her up. Maybe they do like a trade or something. I don't know. But they're going to have to find a way of getting Roxanne Perez on Raw or SmackDown. Oh, I was about to say JC Jane loses clean and Gigi lost clean. And now Gigi is attacking JC Jane again. After the match, she's come out attacking JC in the ring, thrown her out the ring. Gigi is now throwing her against the ring and grabbing her hair and punching her. Even after the Instagram post last week where Gigi said that she wants to be Priscilla again, and now we're getting Carmelo Hayes out to the ring. I think what we're going to do now is, as this is coming to the end, and I don't think there's going to be any ad breaks now, we're going to do a play-by-play for my first time ever. So this is going to be fun for me, and this is going to be not great for you because you've seen this already. So you're now going to get my first ever play-by-play of what's going to happen. Carmelo is in the ring calling out Bron, and it's gone to an ad break, so we're not getting my first play-by-play. We might do it. Do I do it? See, this is what I do when I make videos. I sit here thinking, should I? Should I not? I don't know. But yeah, it's ad break now. I'm going to cut this point to the next bit and decide whether I am or I'm not. Hmm. Right, I have decided to do a play-by-play on this, so this is going to be fun. So Carmelo and Trick Williams are in the ring. They have called out Bron Breakker, and he is finally out because he has got that dog in him. Yes, I sound more like, oh, he's brought security with him. Big bad Bron needs security. Saying he didn't bring out the security for the team, not for him, but for them, to protect them from him. That's clever. All right, okay. So Trick saying the only protection he needs is him. He's got a point there, Brom. So Trick is trying to run his mouth even though he got destroyed. And I mean destroyed. And now Carmelo's trying to. Carmelo's just said that Bron can't blame the people or blame Carmelo and thought he was untouchable until he got in the ring with Carmelo, and all the person who needs to blame is himself. Carmelo has just said that NXT Battleground, you are not taking his title. Um, Still predict Trick Williams is going to turn. So Braun Breaker saying he has no, he's not that interested in the NXT title. The only thing he's interested in is destroying Carmelo Hayes in his hometown and walking away crying. And Carmelo Hayes and the fans of Walk Away can't get the job done. Okay. Carmelo's now trying to suck up to Braun, saying no one else is cut up like him, like them two. That's why they're in the main event. So Carmelo's saying that if he beats him, it will build on the dynasty of building over him. Still feel like Braun will be on Raw and SmackDown with Roxanne after Night of Champions. And now Braun is destroying every team that's in Boston. Oh, Trick is trying to get in the ring and try and tell him to fight in the ring. So Camilla Hayes just jumped over the ring to try and get to Braun, flipped over, but then as he flipped over, laid on his ass and couldn't do Ricochet. And is now fighting with Braun. They both of them are taking it back in the ring, and Trick has been dragged to the back, and now security's climbing in the ring to try and stop them. Carmelo is now clotheslining one out of the ring. And then he just clotheslined Carmelo out of his boots, spinning him around. Carmelo has to do something at this point. He has to try and get something over Braun to try and look a capable champion. And low blow for Carmelo Hayes on Braun Breaker. Held him down, smacked him with the title. He low blowed him, smacked him with the title, and they're all down in the ring. Oh, yeah, that is it. So to make Carmelo look like he could beat Braun with the damaged ribs and everything, he low blowed him and smacked him with the title. That's your face champion, by the way. Mm. And they're both laying in the ring, and that's how it ends. That is how it ends. I'm going to turn telly off now. Yeah, so that's how it ends with Carmelo Hayes low blowing Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker cutting the promo. Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes saying that he's going to win and build a dynasty on beating him again and the legacy that is going to happen from it. And moving on from there. So, that blind is really irritating me. You lot can see shit now. Well, if I can't see it, it's going to bug you more. And look, that's not even. And that's a fake candle, by the way, as well. Look, no, where is it then? I'm joking, it's fake. Yeah. So overall, NXT thought the pacing was a lot better this week than it was last week. It's still a great NXT. A lot of things have happened. We now know the semi-finals is going to be Tiffany versus Roxanne, and we've got Cora Jade versus Lara Valkyrie in the semi-finals for them to find out who will be going on to Battleground to face each other for the women's title. Two great tag team matches as well, and we also had a great women's single with Thea Hail as well, who is growing at the age of the young age, very young age of 19 going forward. But yeah, overall, thoroughly enjoyed that. Thought it was a really good NXT. I'm going to get a t-shirt that just says thoroughly enjoyed that, because I think I say that more than any other word in all of my videos. So yeah, I'm looking to maybe doing a NXT watch along. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I like to put it out there in the open. Would you guys be interested if I did do an NXT watch along for you guys to come and join, to come and chat while we watch NXT? I will obviously end it because then I like to go and watch our local establishment with Ed Fries and Astrid, who do a overall review of NXT afterwards as well, which is a great watch. If you haven't gone and watch it, please go and watch it. But yeah, they do it every week after NXT, and they also do when they do a PLE as well. They do it afterwards as well. So yeah, go and check that out as well. But with that, that will be me. And thank you guys ever so much for joining that. That was my first play-by-play type thing, watch-along thing at the end. I haven't done one of them before. Let me guys know what I can do to improve, please, constructively, and what you guys thought of what I did. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.